Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Hi, hello-y, my name is Loey, and today, once again, we are watching some of the scariest TikToks and videos that I have come across recently in my Scream streams. I absolutely love watching scary videos with you guys live, and I'm still working out some kinks in my schedule for getting back to you on a regular basis with live streams, but in the meantime, it's so fun to take a look back at my older streams and see what videos freaked me out the most. So I'm so excited to get into it, but before we do, we have a word from our sponsor. Now, before we get into today's video, I just want to say that one of my goals for this year is to eat healthier at home, but I don't love grocery shopping, I really don't love meal prepping, and so this year, HelloFresh has swept in to save the day. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit with over 1 billion meals delivered to their happy customers. Over 9 million of those customers, by the way, and one of them is yours truly. And other meal kit options give you like maybe 30 to 40 options to pick from. With HelloFresh, you get 100 plus. It's also really flexible. You can skip weeks if you need to. There's no commitment here, no pressure, just a fantastic tool that truly I have come to love. In the past few years, I have really fallen out of love with cooking because for me, like I said, I just don't love going to the grocery store. I don't like planning ahead with my meals, but with HelloFresh, it's so much more fun to think about what I'm going to eat the next week. And I actually get excited for cooking. Since I started having HelloFresh again, I have cooked so much more. Yesterday, actually, I made these roasted sweet potato kimchi rice bowls with sesame garlic broccoli and sriracha honey sauce, y'all. This turned out so good and it was done in like 35 minutes. And HelloFresh is really hooking it up for you guys because they are giving you a free Zwilling 4-star chef's knife on your third box, which is a $144.99 value, plus 10 free meals and your first box ship free with the code LOEYHFZWL. Make sure to use my code before this deal runs out. This offer is valid while supplies last, and my link will take you to HelloFresh's best active offer if used after this activation period. Thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video, and now let's chat these spooky stories. We are finally getting around to watching Bizarrebub's Scary Comp 102 tonight. I can't believe that when I introduce these now, he's in the hundreds.
On March 2nd of 2025, a woman named Jeanette moves into a new apartment, unaware that she would film something very unsettling while moving in. Ever since getting the keys to the place, she's been documenting her entire moving in process. But then one day, while making a video, she records this.
Can I help you?
Remember? We're friends.
No, I don't remember. Please get out. Please get out of my apartment. Please go of my apartment.
Oh my
A man
God.
who she doesn't know suddenly appears in her apartment. He most likely walked in after seeing the door was unlocked. Now, while it's unsure if they caught him, viewers are completely baffled by something else in this video. Somehow, the door opens on its own right when Jeanette is heading towards it. In the heat of the moment.
I did notice that. I did notice that happen, but thought like I was imagining it. I was so flabbergasted by what she had just seen. But yeah, the door just flies open.
In the heat of the moment, she didn't realize this until much later when viewers pointed this out.
Okay, update. I'm just as confused as you guys are. I have no idea what happened. All I know is whatever happened, I'm grateful to whatever opened this door, because if this didn't open, I don't know, some things probably would have happened. So.
Now, thankfully, Jeanette makes it out safely and immediately gets help. But despite this terrifying encounter, nothing would prepare her for what occurred only a few nights later. As she writes, "I have no words to explain this."
No.
While trying to record a cute video with her cat, this happens.
Oh my God. This is a horror movie. she take her cat? Wait. What? Oh my god. This is the craziest a Bizarrebub has literally ever started. I have full chills because oh my god, I don't doubt that video is real. Like, somebody was in her apartment and the door did swing open on its own, but this would be the point where I would be like, okay, that's got to be editing of some kind. I didn't even notice it the first time because I was so freaked out by the idea of somebody being in her home. It literally, oh my god, it's like indents in the bed.
As it seems, the intruder wasn't the only presence inside her apartment. On her bed, this happens. An indentation begins to form, as if someone had got on the mattress. But then another imprint begins to emerge, causing Jeanette to freak out. Understandably, she scurries over to another corner of the room while trying her best to remain calm. From here, we can barely see the indents, but looking closely, either a black speck or something like it appears on the bed. Terrified by this, and more so by the person outside her door, she calls the police and spends the night at her neighbor's. And yes, her cat also came along. Now, while police did find the intruder who ran away, they have no explanation for what occurred in this video. However, this wouldn't be the first time that something like this has happened.
It was right there between the green table and the bed, against the wall like this.
I don't know how you stay in a place after you first move in and a man enters and tells you that you are friends. Like, every single sound, I would assume it's happening again.
Given both incidents, the question is begged, just what is going on with Jeanette's new place? And why is it that something unusual takes place during a break-in? She continues to share videos of her moving in journey, but thankfully, no new intrusions have occurred since then. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
There's a lot to unpack here. This is genuinely like my nightmare. I cannot imagine what she was feeling and thinking I would be, because it's not like this guy is just in the doorway either. I don't know if he crossed into the room and that's why she moved. There's not like a super clear shot of him, but like just this guy walking into your apartment, that would be terrifying on any level whatsoever. And then you see the door open. And obviously, again, when I saw it, I didn't think about it, but the door does fly open. It might have been just an incredibly lucky coincidence, but I would look at that and think that something was certainly watching out for her. Is there like a different presence in her home with like the indents in the bed and stuff like that? It's also like capitalizing on the biggest fear she has to have, which is somebody breaking into her apartment. Like, her friend is seeing like a strange man in the bedroom. Also, it sounds like somebody's in the apartment. You can hear like a crash and then footsteps and stuff. The alternative, of course, that somebody really is there, which is absolutely horrifying. If I were in her position, I understand that moving into a new place, it's like you got to have the first month's rent and the deposit and all of these moving costs and blah, 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 blah. And it's so expensive. But if I were her, I don't know if I could stay there. I have a spooky attic. I must check my walls. I also have a spooky attic. And one time a repair guy had to go up into it and he had like black soot on his hands from something that he was doing earlier. I just had like a handyman, and he goes into the attic and I didn't realize until like weeks weeks later that he left like smudges on the ceiling, like from where he went up into the attic. And so I one day was going to the bathroom, you know, just get ready for bed or whatever, and I look up and there's like black handprints on my ceiling nearing the attic. And I thought, that's it. That's it. And then I went up there and obviously, you know, no one was there. And I realized what they were and I had to like Swiffer my ceiling. Definitely think that there is an entity in this apartment that does not mean her well, which is really, really unsettling. But I also think something was certainly looking out for her. But Quinn, is the ghost unlocking the door for them? Or, I mean, that's what it seems like, right? Like offering her a quick escape.
In the following video, a young girl is playing a game by herself when something happens that scares the living daylights out of her.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Although nothing is seen, she swears that she saw a face inside her bedroom. Apparently, this is what happens when you play the game that she was playing. It's called The Sky is Blue, and the objective of the game is to record a floating face on camera. Now, seeing how scared and shaken up she was, her parents deemed it necessary to ban her from playing the game inside the house. But despite this rule, she continues to play the game.
Sky is blue, and I see you.
Although having broken this rule, she wouldn't be the only one in her family to break it. Her older sister Vicky wanted to see what it was that freaked out her little sister when she played this game. So, she plays it with her.
What do you do?
You go, the sky is blue, move down and say, and I see you. And you want to look for a baby's face.
A baby's
Sky is
face?
And I see you.
That's not how you do it. You have to point up at the ceiling
That's what I did.
and slowly go down.
Why do I have to do it slowly?
Because that's how it goes.
But it's the lights
sky
are on.
is blue.
Like before, nothing appears. But one night, when Vicky decides to play the game with every room inside the house since no one else was home, this happens.
No.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
No, I'm gonna get jump scared. I can feel it. Morty, please. Morty!
The sky is blue, and I see
Oh
you.
my gosh. Morty is displeased. I am so scared right now. Not because I think something paranormal is gonna happen. I just think I'm about to get jump scared.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Oh my god. Okay.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
This is evil. This is genuinely evil. The suspense that I'm in. Thank God I'm witnessing it with all of you. This would be terrible if I was alone. I'm so scared. I'm like, the first video just set me up in a place where I'm like, there's going to be a real dude in there, which is just so much scarier than something paranormal.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Oh my God!
Vicky was completely shaken up by what occurred inside her bedroom. Her chandelier had somehow detached itself from the ceiling. This didn't make any sense to her, considering that the chandelier was securely mounted. The only way that it could have fallen, as she believes, was if the weight had brought it down. But even then, the fact that it happened right when she was playing this game is what freaks her out.
Alright, so for those of you asking, this is what fell. That game? Absolutely not.
Whether a coincidence or
Wow.
not, the sudden falling of the black fixture had sent her running in a panic frenzy. It's no wonder why Vicky hasn't played the game since then. Now, it isn't sure if playing the game had anything to do with what occurred, but until more people share their experience playing the game, this footage will continue to remain unexplained.
I think that if there is an energy in your house, Yeah, it's gonna be like you're gonna walk around and play this game over and over again. I'm gonna give you something to be scared about. You know what I mean? That I haven't gotten jump scared that hard in like a reaction to, you know, scary videos and stuff like that in a long time. That scared me.
In the following video, Diana Sudi and her brother are freaking out after seeing many police cars pulling up to their backyard.
Oh no.
Now there's... It's like there's another one.
There's another one? Oh, you're right. What the hell is... Here.
Look, I was...
Oh no.
It appears that all the policemen are checking out this trailer. Something about it must be worth examining because, as it seems, a lot of cops are going inside.
Uh-oh.
According to Diana, the trailer belongs to her father and he's been renting it out to someone. However, the person living inside has not left the trailer for more than a week, which is why the police are here. They're conducting a welfare check to see if the man inside is okay, but upon checking, they discovered something rather unfortunate.
He's not coming out. They're doing a check.
The man had passed away. Now, it's worth mentioning that during this recording, Diana and her brother didn't know the man had passed. They were just recording all the commotion that was going on in their backyard. But as they got closer to the trailer, Diana captures something that she can't explain. The following is her footage. Watch closely.
I'm
Right there, right there. Wait, they're going up to Tom's place.
What?
So wait, you said the light wasn't off.
Yeah, exactly. And I knew something was going on.
Oh. Oh.
Ah, that's a lot of cops.
Holy shit, what the hell?
They're coming
Are they calling something in?
Is that just his shadow?
Going back.
Is that what I'm seeing there? Is that what this is?
Are they calling something in?
Oh, it's
Back
gone.
over. What was Tom doing?
Is there like an app you can check or something to figure?
This is crazy. It's not there now. That was weird.
Neither Diana nor her brother had noticed the small figure. They don't recall ever seeing the silhouette from the recording, which makes them think that it was never there to begin with. However, the video shows otherwise. Something was actually there, but for some reason, they couldn't see it in person. But of course, the strangest part about this is the figure itself. At some point, the figure disappears behind a policeman.
Ah, that's a lot of cops.
To Diana, this might explain why the silhouette was completely elusive to them. Now, while this whole incident creeps her out, it doesn't compare to what happens when she and her father decide to go inside the trailer a few days after this occurrence. But Diana regrets helping him because, while checking it out, this happens.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, great. Oh my god. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh my god. What was that?
A crow?
A lifeless crow suddenly falls out from an open cabinet, scaring the living daylights out of Diana. Although not sure how it just suddenly fell out, she has no words for what she finds while being inside the trailer. What she uncovers has left her beyond spooked. Watch.
What is going on? This is really weird. This is really, really, really weird.
Oh. Oh. Whoa. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus. Wait, did this guy have a kid? What is this?
Yeah, this kid died too, like down before, a long time ago.
While it may seem like nothing significant, these handprints are the reason why Diana hasn't been able to come back to this trailer. It didn't immediately click for her, but after going home and watching this video, she quickly sent it to her brother, who then told her exactly what she was thinking. While looking back at the video she took days before, she couldn't help but notice the size of the figure. Its stature is similar to that of a child's. Could it be, as Diana thinks, that the figure may have been the spirit of the man's child? Given what occurred on this night, she feels that its appearance was unlikely to be a coincidence.
What is this?
Yeah, this kid died too, like down before. Long time ago.
And then the toy just stops.
As with all videos, I'll let you be the judge on whether or not something paranormal was captured. But for now, this video remains a mystery.
Where do I start? It's interesting to me. Somebody had mentioned this. The handprints are pretty large as well. It is like such an intense story, but also there are so many moving components of it. I guess the footage could be edited. Like, they get a kid on camera. Turns out he has a kid who also passed away. And I'm not sitting here saying that they're not telling the truth. It's just a lot. Yeah, the hands are big. Maybe it was supposed to be his dad's hands. Somebody had mentioned that. I just thought it was something I'd throw out there. It's just weird. I feel like this video is starting out really strong, and this is not a video I would normally sit here and try to debunk because it's coupled with a tragedy. It's also got to be so traumatizing for them because it was literally in their backyard. Like, they didn't know, obviously, this has happened. And I feel odd about it. And do I feel odd about it because of the circumstances? Because, like everybody says, even though it was their backyard, like, it's weird to see footage from this. If this is real, it is some of the most insane paranormal footage that I've ever seen in my life. But we are like 3 videos in and we're already there. Like, these are all crazy so far. I, like, can't believe it. This one is confusing. It seems like a lot was not explained super well. I just think I was, like, locked in. Obviously, it's my job to react to this stuff. So my theory is that my theory on the hands is that the kid painted their dad's hands for the 10 reasons. That also makes sense. I actually did not consider that. It probably was the dad's hands. Existing in a world where all of this is real. Because I do, again, think it would be crazy to fake a haunting around this. Doesn't seem like the kind of thing, hey, this is an internet video, but doesn't seem like something this person would be doing off of initial, interaction. That is crazy. The fact that the kid was there, almost like send his dad off, or like take him home, I guess, so to speak. I just can't even imagine for anybody involved how difficult this was to experience.
This next video was submitted to me by Rachel K., who works at a retirement home where something very strange was recently caught on camera. The story goes that a few days ago, a cleaning crew was sent to clean the second floor of this building. They were sent there to clean up the rooms, but most importantly, a pile of cat litter that a child had accidentally dropped while visiting their grandma. So as requested, they cleaned up the second floor. But right when they were halfway done cleaning up, this happens.
Yeah, this vegetarian. Vegan will be like, no cheese.
Oh, that's disgusting. Or the vegan cheese.
Or the vegan cheese. That would be...
An animal? Maybe?
I'm not the only one that heard that.
He literally said that like he was like in a horror movie or something. That was funny.
Well, there was this one time when I was in this hallway and
Uh-oh. It looks like a light went out. I don't see anything. Why is it zooming in? Why is it zooming in? Oh, because the door opened? No, not a footstep in the cat litter. Footstep in the cat... That is crazy. That's insane. That is genuinely some next level production value. Yeah, that's... Wow. Footsteps in the cat litter. That's... I've seen it in the white chalk that they leave out in the horror movies, or in like ghost adventures. I've never seen it done with literal cat litter before. It's actually kind of funny. I appreciate this.
Out of nowhere, what looks like footprints suddenly appear on the carpet. No other footprints appear anywhere else except here. This is interesting considering the color of the prints. They look quite similar to the coloration of the cat litter. Seeing how close it is to the cat sand, it doesn't seem far-fetched to think that a pair of feet had set foot on the powdery substance. But the question is though, just how exactly did a pair of footprints appear without there being someone present? Earlier, the group had heard a strange noise from down the hall. Then moments later, they rush out in a panic frenzy after hearing a loud noise. Rachel K., the person who sent me this, thinks that the noise had some connection to the footprints. After all, the second floor of this retirement home is thought to be haunted. Whether or not this explains the footprints remains inconclusive, but as with most videos, you be the judge. How exactly did the footprints manifest on the carpet?
Yeah, I mean, even when Bizarrebub zoomed in, it looked edited. Somebody said that the way that the people were running in the video kind of looked a little too slow, you know? In the video's defense, as it keeps playing, you can tell just how low quality it is, but there's no way. I'm sorry. I am on board with most of it to an extent. This one, absolutely not. That is so silly and so funny. I love cat litter as a plot device.
Now, the following video comes from a brother and sister known as Josh and Crystal, who were staying over at a hotel where apparently something happened that neither of them could put into words. It goes without saying, but what happened on this day inside their hotel room continues to keep them up at night.
It's okay. I can see you. Come to me. Are you a little boy? It's okay. Come here.
Is that just a shadow?
It's okay.
Or something else?
Now, while it may seem like nothing much, the rest of the video is what many viewers can't stop talking about. Keep in mind that Crystal thinks the shadow is that of a little boy. Even though nothing about it immediately yells it's a small child, past experiences with the paranormal have led her to believe that this was the spirit of a kid. Viewers, however, couldn't see why she would think this, but after looking closely and noticing a certain detail, they see it. This is what was caught.
I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but it looks like it's going like back and forth.
Oh.
See movie? See movie?
What?
It's okay.
No. Come back.
Where?
No, you come back. Go straight.
Have you guys ever seen, there's this one man on TikTok, and he stitches videos of like wild animals. God, I can't think of his name right now. It is this hilarious man who makes these videos. He'll stitch a video of a wild animal and he'll be like, if a white woman saw this, she would say, come here, Fido, let me put you into the back of my car and give you a new home. You're never gonna be sad again, little Fido. Like, he is so funny. Every single time I see him, I crack up. I cannot think of his name right now, but that's what she's reminding me of.
Look straight towards me. No. Turn towards me like you were earlier. Put your back towards me.
Oh my god. No
Needless
way.
to say,
No
both siblings
way.
were utterly spooked. A full-body shadow figure of a little boy seemingly comes out of the bathroom where Josh and Crystal were filming. What was thought to be outside was actually inside with them. The little boy, as they believe, was something beyond explanation. But they're not as spooked by this, considering that the hotel they were staying at is well known for having paranormal occurrences. As they state, this wasn't the only unexplainable thing that happened to them while being there. In fact, they have more footage of other paranormal occurrences that took place at this hotel, which they plan to release real soon on their channel. So if you're interested, be sure to check out their page. But for now, I'll leave it to you to decide as to what exactly was caught on camera.
That was really clear. I mean, we have been looking at a lot of shadow people tonight even. Like, there was that one. Wow, this Bizarrebub just has banger after banger. Some of the videos he puts out are so good, but this might be the best one he's ever done in terms of, like, how scary the videos are. You know, earlier we saw like a shadow figure in that video with all the police lights, and even that was a little like, is there something there? This was so clear. I kind of don't believe it. Like, I just, that would be insane. That as paranormal evidence would be oh, did Hannah talk about this one? I haven't watched her most recent video.
Now this next video comes from Jordan Bowen, who was home alone when she took this video. It's late at night, and she's watching TV while sending Snapchats to her friends. This is something that she often does, especially when she doesn't have any company at home. Her apartment can sometimes feel creepy when no one else is around, so understandably, she talks to friends via Snapchat to feel less alone. But after sending some videos to them, a friend notices something strange in one of her snaps. The following is what she caught without noticing. Take a look.
I think I missed that. I was reading chat. I think my lights are too bright. I think my lights are too bright for this video. Hold on. Because I can see there's something over there. A shadow. And that's more of the traditional... Yeah, that's more of the traditional, like, shadow person I'm used to seeing. Not like the last video, you know? Like,
as it seems, she wasn't alone, or at least not to her knowledge. Initially thinking she was just seeing things, she now sees that it wasn't just all in her head. Someone or something was actually inside her apartment. It's hard to see unless you look closely, but zooming in, you can see what looks like a shadowy mass making its way from one room to another. It happens quickly, but if you slow the footage, you can tell that something large is moving. As someone in the comments noted, whatever this is looks like it's hunched over while moving stealthily across the apartment. Whether a person or thing, it did not want to be seen.
Wait, that's kind of funnier. Thinking about it like hunching over, like crab walking across the floor. I thought it was just like half of someone's shadow.
Across the apartment.
Like, that's kind of funny.
Whether a person or thing, it did not want to be seen, or at least it seems like that. While not much else is known about this footage, or if Jordan has caught anything else in her apartment, the video on its own is pretty creepy. So then, just who or what was seen inside Jordan's apartment? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
See, even though there's that was kind of funny. Even though there's less to see here, I am much more on board with something like this than the last video. That was like a crystal clear outline of a child. Like, this is like, okay, what is that strange little black mass on the floor? Is it someone hunched over, crab walking, trying to scare them? Is it like just a trick of the camera? Is it something else? Is it something more sinister? I would lean towards this one being paranormal only because, like, there's nothing to cast it. They had like a weird feeling. Like I said, the shadow isn't super pronounced. So yeah, I genuinely kind of think this one is paranormal.
At around 5 a.m. on August 14 of 2015, a fire breaks out inside a school building. Many firemen arrive on the scene, while people who live near the school take out their phones to record the raging inferno before them.
God.
The school in question is known as Red Crow Community College, and apparently, on the same day the fire took place, something strange was caught on camera. Now, some reports indicate that the fire was started by an arson who has not been identified to this day. Others, however, say that the fire was caused by electrical issues. It's unclear what started it, but this ambiguity is what makes the following video even creepier. The person who sent me this writes that the school used to be a boarding school for children of indigenous tribes. However, many of these kids lost their lives at school as a result of disease outbreaks like measles and meningitis. For this reason, some believe the school grounds are haunted, which might explain what was captured according to them. The video's quality isn't exactly HD since it was taken many years ago, but the following is what was caught outside the school building during the fire.
Okay. The footage is 5 pixels. If it was something, we wouldn't be able to tell, right?
It now becomes clear as to why this person was already recording the spot. They had probably already seen the white figure appear before this video. Now at first glance, the pale shape looks like a stream of smoke, but then moments later, the white silhouette begins to move in such a way that makes it seem as though it's alive. Even weirder is that during this time, winds were picking up speed. So if this had been smoke from the fire inside the building, then naturally, it should have been carried away by the winds. But that doesn't happen. Instead, it slithers back into the building in a fluid-like motion, just like a snake. As it appears, it's unknown as to what exactly was captured. Although taken in 2015, this video has yet to be explained.
2015, that video quality is insane. It's obviously awful that this happened, but simultaneously, it is much more likely that very unfortunately, either somebody did this or it was some sort of electrical outlet malfunction. I think that sometimes thinking about the history of places can add to a haunted story. You know, maybe it gives it like some lore or something, but the building is on fire. I have no idea what that is supposed to be or what that looks like because I have the privilege of never seeing a building on fire like that. So I'm not a big fan of this one either, but I mean, obviously a terrible story, a tragedy through and through. This building has really seen some terrible times, but it's probably an electrical malfunction. You know, I don't think that this is paranormal. I think it's a stretch. Bangers until now, though.
Now, this last video comes from a concerned mother who caught footage of something that took place inside her son's bedroom. It was recorded on a security camera on March 27 of 2025 when her son was taking a nap. She believes that what was captured had something to do with the recent renovations that she's been doing to her house. As she states, "We must have disturbed something during renovations." The following is what was caught.
Kit Kat. Yeah, I never liked the paranormal videos with the kids in them. Whoa!
Her son was pulled off the bed. Although it isn't obvious as to what had tugged on her son's leg, it's evident that the cat had sensed or noticed something, because only moments after leaving, this happens. What happened here is no doubt pretty weird, but it's important to note that a certain detail has led viewers to question the footage itself. For one, it is strange how the child seems to move in a sped-up motion while the rest of the video plays normally. While it could be that this was just part of the paranormal occurrence, viewers aren't really sure what to think. However, the mother has provided a screen recording of the footage playing in real time from the Ring app itself, which completely rules out the possibility of this being edited. If that's true, then this definitely makes what was captured pretty strange. Now, no further info or updates have been posted since then, but until then, let me know your thoughts on this one.
I don't like paranormal videos with kids in them. I mean, we've talked about that before. Like, I think it's always really interesting. I also think that kids usually have like they lack the spiritual ego. I feel like adults do, if you believe in the paranormal, obviously. It does look like something pulls him off the bed. I'm not denying that. However, like in that case, I don't like this video because why is the ghost tearing a child from their bed? If I were personally watching this without you, my initial thought would be he had some sort of muscle spasm in his sleep and woke up like that. I literally, when I was a kid, would wake up. I shit you guys not. I would be laying in bed. I would wake up and my legs would be crisscross applesauce in the air. So it looked like I was sitting on like an imaginary stool laying down. Does that make any sense? Like, I literally, when I was a kid, would wake up in the weirdest positions. I would like, it's also like he's sleeping so close to the bed. Like maybe that feeling was like, oh my God, I'm falling out of bed, you know? If it is paranormal, hate it. If it's not paranormal, don't really like it either. So
Range.
That's enough of that. Literally banger after banger this video until basically the last two. Until then, I was like, this is literally his best video. Still like probably his best video. I feel like there were honestly more in that though that I do think are paranormal or have the possibility of being paranormal. Like even like the one with the trailer in the back, even though I feel like that is very intense and like almost seems like a scary movie being written in real time, you know? Even that I watch and I'm like, I don't feel comfortable saying it's fake. I know it's insane, but yeah, there were a lot of really crazy ones in here. A lot of conversation starters tonight. Thank you guys so very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. A special thank you to my subscribers who are members of the channel. If you want to join the channel memberships and get extra members exclusive perks like members only videos, then click that little join button somewhere around the screen. We would love to have you. An extra special thank you to my VIP loves for their continued and generous support of the channel. I love and appreciate you all very, very much. I love you all very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.